A day after Russian President Vladimir Putin, in a call with his US counterpart Donald Trump, agreed to halt attacks on Ukrainian energy targets, there has been a fresh round of Russian bombardment of targets in Ukraine. Explosions rang out and air raid sirens sounded over capital Kyiv, prompting authorities to issue an advisory. 145 drones and 6 missiles were fired overnight. Ukraine claims Russia also carried out a drone attack in the electricity system powering the railways in Ukraine. Parts of the railway have been left without electricity, but the railway traffic has not been affected. Zelensky said there have been hits specifically on civilian infrastructure, including a hospital in Sumy, adding that it is these types of nighttime attacks by Russia that destroyed the country's energy sector, infrastructure, and the normal life of Ukrainians. Earlier, President Trump had hailed his 2-hour-long call with Putin as good and productive, insisting he has an understanding with Putin to quickly work towards a complete ceasefire and a wider settlement to the 3-year-old war. After last week's talks in Jeddah, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio had said the ball was in Russia's court as the Ukrainians accepted Washington's proposal for a full ceasefire. But the White House's statement following the Trump-Putin call made no reference to that agreement with Kyiv. It just said broader truce talks would begin immediately. Kremlin in a statement said Putin and Trump agreed on a Russia-Ukraine prisoner exchange, with 175 to be freed by each side. Also, Russia will return 23 wounded Ukrainian soldiers as a goodwill gesture. A spokesperson for UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the country will stand with Kyiv for as long as it takes to ensure Moscow can never launch an illegal invasion again. France and Germany had a similar response. Speaking alongside French President Macron, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said, Ukraine can count on us, can count on Europe.
Les premières étapes se mettent en place.
The first steps are being put in place, but the objective must remain the same: a ceasefire which is measurable and verifiable, fully respected. To launch full and detailed peace talks which will enable a solid and long-lasting peace. That remains our objective, and this is not conceivable without the Ukrainians at the table.
Sans que les Ukrainiens ne soient autour de la table.